Joel Oakford, and I'm going to share with you the best fried chicken recipe ever. A friend of mine, Steve McGinnis, pointed that out from a Bon Appetit magazine in February of 2012, and I've been making this chicken since then for quite a few friends, and they've raved about the results. So I'm going to run you through the steps and the frying procedure, and hopefully you'll enjoy this tip. Your first step after selecting your chicken pieces and cutting them, rinsing them, would be to create a seasoning that you will set the chicken in overnight in the refrigerator and then fry the next day. It requires kosher salt, black pepper, some seasoning salt, some Creole seasoning salt, some garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. And then when you put the seasoning in, you'll put your chicken, shake it all up, and then place it in the fridge for 24 hours before you fry. Another tip I found on the chicken is on your breast meat. Cut the breasts into 3 pieces. I usually use the thigh and the drumsticks. I don't like to use the wings because they'll cook a lot faster. And this way they'll all cook at the same time as you turn them, and your meal will be prepared and ready to go on time. After your seasoned chicken is set in the refrigerator overnight for 24 hours, you'll then add a buttermilk and egg mixture and soak it for about maybe 20 minutes in that mixture. That'll be your dredge before you go over to your seasoned flour. And there's a little bit of cornstarch in here that will also help the batter stick to the chicken. Then the next step is you'll be ready for the frying. Your next step in frying the chicken, you'll need an iron skillet, a seasoned iron skillet. You'll need a candy thermometer because you'll need to get your heat up to 350 degrees. And I recommend using peanut oil. And I would use peanut oil from Stater Brothers Markets. Good value, good quality peanut oil. Peanut oil does not smoke when getting up to high temperatures. Once your oil has reached 350 degrees, you can begin coating your chicken. Use one hand for the buttermilk dredge, and once you place it in, use your other hand. Watch your time because you're going to do about 3 minutes per piece of chicken before you turn it. Now notice the one hand into the buttermilk dredge, and then the other hand clean for the seasoning, the flour seasoning. You probably get about maybe 6 pieces of chicken in the iron skillet per time. And make sure you have your oven on for about 300 degrees. So when your first batch of chicken come out, you can place it in the oven. That way it's all served hot to your guests. And you hear the doorbell, that's going to be our guests for the chicken dinner. That's the Perrys and the Scotty Bellies, an Italian family who is going to try something outside of pasta for the first time. So this would be a real experience.
Where's what? No, we're talking about that. Okay.
Roast. And about every 3 minutes, just turn the chicken over. You probably do this about maybe 3 or 4 times. Probably around 12 to 15 minutes, depending upon the size of your chicken. And you'll put it in the oven at about 300 degrees and just keep it warm. It'll also help drain some of the grease off and make that crust extra crunchy. And here's our finished fried chicken dinner. We have the fried chicken. We've got homemade biscuits, courtesy of Jackie Foray recipe. We have a sweet potato casserole with a praline top and green beans. So again, thank you very much for joining us for dinner, and we definitely thank the Lord for all His blessings and this food that we are about to eat. Thank you very much for watching. Now we all know the best part about fried chicken is the next day leftovers. And this chicken is just as good the next day cold as it was out of the pan. Be sure to fry up plenty of extra chicken for that next day, or a picnic, or maybe you could even freeze it and have it later on. Great fried chicken. Now here's the test. The cold fried chicken. Moist, crunchy, just as good as the first day. Bon appetit.